They do treat you right. Matt has treated me so good these past couple of weeks. Actually, even before these past couple of weeks. Why do I sound so hollow here? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Matt Gibbs is in the studio from Sunrise Automotive, which is the garage that fixes and has fixed my car. And Matt is also the owner of Crossroad Auto Sales, which has now sold me a car, which is a beautiful, older but beautifuler car, just nice car. And everybody says I'm in a what do you call a midlife crisis? I don't know. I don't know why they say that. It's got a convertible. I like putting the top down. It's kind of cool. And Matt is here to answer your car questions. And maybe I should have taken your advice a long time ago. You told me I needed to buy another car. I don't know why. Well, I don't know what you didn't like about my first car. But although I might have hit the cow with this new car, that wouldn't have been good either. So.
No, that wouldn't.
No, that wouldn't have been good. I don't want to hit anything anymore. I'm done hitting stuff.
Good.
Although I thought about this 1972 vintage Chevy truck. Apparently, you're the guy who made this come together. So
No. John Duggan made it come together.
Oh, okay.
But the truck is at my shop. So if you want to come by and see the truck.
Right.
If you want to see the truck,
I don't hear you.
It's right there. You can come by and look at it. And let me tell you something. If you come by and look at the truck, then you'll get involved in this Special Olympics, and you will play golf that day.
Because a hole-in-one wins
because
this
a hole-in-one
truck.
you get to take the truck home.
If you hit a cow with that truck, the truck would survive.
No. If you hit a cow with that truck, you will cry. You will sit on the side of the road and lay down and cry.
Yeah, I almost cried with the first cow experience.
It's a nice truck. It really is.
But am I right? Weren't cars made stronger once upon a time?
Yes, once upon a time they were.
But 1972 was once upon a time.
Yeah, but if that was your truck and you hit a cow,
no, you don't want to hit anything.
No, you don't even want to drive that truck. You want to look at that one. You just stand out in your yard and look at it.
Just a pretty truck.
It's a nice truck. Although I did drive it this morning.
Now, what is it that makes a car pretty? That's a tough question, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's.
I mean, why did everybody say the Gremlin was ugly? And I didn't disagree. It just was a funny-looking car.
It was the Gremlin in the day. It was just an odd shape.
And the Pinto.
Oh, the Pinto! What a joy that car was. Yeah, the Pinto. Now you got to understand. I was born in 1965, so a Pinto.
You like the Pinto?
No.
Oh, you didn't like the Pinto?
No.
What was the other one? When I was a kid, there was a Corvair that everybody made fun of.
Actually, I like Corvairs.
I thought that was a sharp-looking little car.
I thought so, too.
Probably bigger. My shoes are bigger than a Corvair.
I mean, the Corvairs, they just, you always had to have extra oil with you at all times because it leaked so bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you sold me a really nice car. I'm really happy with the car I got from you.
Good, I'm glad.
So I won't carry on about my own. I've carried on about my vehicles the last 7 shows, I think. Just let me say thank you. I mean, it really did me good, and I can get around now.
There you
and
go.
I'm taking it to Chattanooga.
And you got air conditioning.
I do.
But you don't use it, do you?
No. I use it. But it's nice to put the top down too. We did an experiment, by the way.
You put the top down and use the air conditioning?
Yeah, because everybody said, if you put the windows up and the top down, the air conditioning will stay in the car. Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
It doesn't really.
But you feel it. You can feel it.
You can feel it. But you don't need the air conditioning when the top is down.
No, and what a nice day it was this morning, huh?
You're not kidding. I didn't put it down this morning, but...
Wow. I walked out this morning and said...
I did last night.
Wow.
I went to McDonald's for an ice cream cone. We went to this thing, Six Gun Territory reunion, and so we made a video, Robin and I, and Doug needed to go out to get bread and milk. So I said, well, after we're done with the video, we'll go get an ice cream cone, okay? And you can get your bread and milk. So we put the top down. And we drove to McDonald's.
It's easy, right? Because you don't have to.
Yeah.
You just.
Oh, yeah.
They just throw it at you.
Well, if you remember my other car, the window was. It was risky putting it down because it might not go back up. So I used to have to always open the door. And you know how hard it is to get food from a drive-through window with just through the door like that? It's horrible.
Now you can put that top down. They can chuck it out the window.
All right. So call in if you have a question about your car. I want to hear somebody else's car questions. So I had a 1970 Nova. If I kept that car, could you have made that car worth $30,000?
Was it a 2-door or 4-door?
2, I think.
Yeah, we probably could have done something with that car, Larry.
It's a shame.
Yeah, we could have
I
done
don't know
something.
why I let it go. I loved that car. It did have a hole in the floorboard, though,
Oh, we can fix
on
that.
the passenger side.
We can fix that.
Used to let the water in. When I would run through a puddle, I mean, it would come in. The water came in pretty bad.
So I hope these guys, Special Olympics is kind of close to me because my son is in Paralympics.
Right,
And,
right.
So, and having to spend, Don came by my office the other day because we're working out the deal on the truck and just, and watching what these guys are doing.
Are you a football fan?
Yes.
Did you know who he was right away?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And,
Did you meet Barry Manilow? He was in here earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it is, it's just amazing sitting in the same place with all these legends.
In the Copa Cabana.
But I hope the community really gets involved with what these guys are doing, because what they're doing, it changes lives. And that's awesome
and it just it is everything, isn't it? When you realize how many good people there are in this world, and you realize that they're not the ones making the news.
Right.
It's the bad guys that make the news, and just a small few of them. It makes you wonder, why do we allow the news media to broadcast the names of those bad people?
When we did a trip to Hawaii years ago after Joey got hurt. It was dreams come true. Went to him and asked him, what to give them a dream of his, and they'll make it come true. And his dream was, let's go. He wanted to go surfing in Hawaii.
Oh my goodness!
And they made that happen. We went surfing in Hawaii. But
wow.
But one of the things that,
were you scared? That would have made me nervous.
No, he was with Buttons. Nah.
What does that mean?
That means he was with Buttons.
A clown?
No, he was with Buttons. He was back in the 70s. He was
a surfer?
Pro surfer.
Oh, okay.
And he actually put Joey on Buttons' surfboard, and Buttons took him through the waves, brother. It was pretty awesome.
Wow.
And but anyway, we were there for like 14 days, and we would watch the news at night. And in Hawaii, they never have anything bad on the news. It's all good. Everything was good. Everything. It was all positive.
Really?
Yeah. And although crime in Hawaii is pretty high, they didn't publicate it. They didn't put it out there. They did. Joey was on the news one night. I mean, all the major networks picked him up and did stories on him. Everything was positive, uplifting.
Wow.
And I thought that was pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
To hear some good stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm even reluctant. Even the small news that I do, I'm just like, I don't want to say the name of that person. I don't want to say the name. I'll say something happened, and I'll say the victim's name, but I'm not going to say the name of the. I have to. It's kind of my job.
Right. Man, I understand that.
But anyway, so I got a nice car.
That's good.
Do you know what I wanted to ask you? Okay, I'm going to talk about my car real quickly. The tires on my car, they're different than what I'm used to. There's not as many treads. Is that?
That's just a style of
That's
tire.
just a style? What is it called?
I don't.
Because when I was a kid, I remember some tires that had no treads at all. What were they called?
Like slicks?
Is that what they were called? Slicks?
Yeah, they're just flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember guys like when I was in high school, they would put those on their cars.
Yeah, on the back. On the back.
On the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because.
They want tractions.
Okay. I would think I had less. I would think it would have less traction.
No, it's got all. That means all the rubber's on the ground.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
And we're going to go to commercial break again.
I think we're going to do that. All right. We'll be right back. If you have a question about your car, the phone number to call Matt right now is 622-9622. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Mix of sun and clouds today with a shower thunderstorm in the afternoon. High of 86 to 88, and it's still a shower thunderstorm in the area tonight. Low 70 to 76. Partly sunny, a thunderstorm or two tomorrow with a high of 86 to 88. Couple thunderstorms in the area Wednesday, along with some sunshine and a high of 84 to 87. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
It's the sound of whirring drills and slurping suction and scratching scalers that cause many of us to panic in the dentist chair. Don't miss this. It's so simple. Standing more can help you lose a significant amount of weight. One of the all-time most hated lines by women, "Feel my shirt." Do you know what that feels like? Boyfriend material.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
Do you drink bottled water because you don't like the taste of your tap water or you suspect it's not safe?
Not anymore. I went to SafewayWater.com. Their water doctors make free house calls and they are trained water treatment professionals.
If your water is under the weather or you're dealing with well water problems, call Safeway Water at 855-999-SAFE.
And be sure to drink plenty of water each day to keep the doctor away. Safeway Water.
SafewayWater.com.
The Appleton Museum of Art has a full schedule this fall of studio art classes for all ages and abilities. Kids can enjoy after-school classes and special programming on school half-days and the first Saturday of every month. Adults can take everything from calligraphy to painting to wheel throwing. For schedules and class descriptions, visit appletonmuseum.org or call 352-291-4455. Bring your creativity to the Appleton Museum of Art, located at 4333 East Silver Springs Boulevard.
As part of Therapy Awareness Week, Palm Garden of Ocala will be having an open house on Wednesday, September 23, all day long. Stop by the therapy gym, get something to eat, talk to the staff, try out some of the equipment yourself if you wear flat shoes, and discover what makes the rehab at Palm Garden so special. Palm Garden of Ocala is located at the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street. Stop by on Wednesday, September 23, and we'll see you there.
18 minutes after 10 o'clock, Matt Gibbs is in the studio from Sunrise Automotive and Crossroad Auto Sales, both businesses that I am now a patron of. The show is called Auto Repair with Personal Care, and your calls are important. So give us a call if you want to ask Matt a question about your car. The number is 622-9622. Are you working on any cars right now that are noteworthy? Anything you want to share with us? Yeah, any cars on the lot? Have you had any new ones since I got the one that I got?
No.
Nothing replaced the one I got?
I haven't had a chance to go buy one yet.
Yeah, there were a couple of nice SUVs when I was there too.
I got SUVs are real popular, so I try to look for those. You know,
are SUVs more likely to flip in a curve?
Yeah,
they are.
They are more likely because they're higher.
Because they're higher.
Yeah.
They don't counterweight them in any way.
They try to. You know what they'll do is they've made them wider to kind of counteract the height, and it's not really SUVs that I really look for. It's crossovers, and there is a difference. An SUV is still like a truck body, truck chassis.
Right.
A crossover may have it's a mixture between a car and an SUV. So a lot of times what will happen is if you get a crossover, such as like the Buick Enclave, Nissan Muranos, that particular body style of car,
right.
You'll have the same room that you would in an SUV, but you get a little bit better gas mileage because you have more of a car drivetrain.
Oh, okay.
So they tend to work a little bit better. Although, like the bigger crossovers, like my wife has an Enclave, we can pull a small boat or a trailer with it, and it would pull it fine. So. Can
I pull anything with my car?
No, just you.
No,
you don't know. I mean, you could, yes, you could.
What can I pull?
You could put a bike rack on the back, and you could haul a bicycle around.
I can't pull a trailer?
You could pull a very, very small yard trailer type thing.
Like
you don't want to
kayak. I'm teasing.
Yes, you could pull a kayak.
I don't want to pull anything. Well, let me ask you this: will it hold my accordion? This is a pretty.
Yes.
Have you ever felt how heavy my accordion is?
But I have. I tried to bring in that accordion today for you.
Oh no!
I want you to play me a song on your accordion.
Well, we have a gig up in Chattanooga. I know you know this already. And in fact, that was it was like, I'm not about cars. No, let me tell you this. I'm not about cars. And you have said this about me, and you're absolutely right. I'm about getting from point A to point B.
Right.
But with this car, I'm kind of enjoying driving again. It's just fun to drive. You've seen the show Comedians in Cars Getting Coffees with Seinfeld? Okay. Yeah. Well, do you get into the whole car part of those shows? Because in the very beginning, he always talks about the car itself before he gets with the guest.
No, I don't. I'd rather just go to the guest.
Oh, really? Yeah. You don't like the car part?
It's when the car part is what you do from the time that you open your eyes.
So you don't care about the car part?
I don't care about the car part.
Really?
I care about if the car's broke part. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Did you see the one with Amy Schumer where the car broke down?
No.
Yeah. Started smoking.
I would like that show.
Started smoking. Or the one with, who was he with? He was with one of those comedians, and they got pulled over by the police. I can't remember if they were going fast, what they were doing, but.
See, I like it like the smoking car. Now that would interest me. Why is it smoking?
I think it was a Corvette. I'm not really sure what it was, but. The fact that the old car you sold me feels newer is why? Because of the detailing you guys did?
Well,
I mean, it's really clean.
Oh, yeah.
Smells really good.
Yeah, matter of fact, just to let everybody know, we are working hard at getting the detail shop ready. So you can come right in to Sunrise Automotive and you can get your car detailed. You can get it serviced. We're really trying to make it to where.
I was going to do this, but I don't need to now.
Oh yeah, because this one hasn't been hit by a cow yet.
Well, this one looks like
it's already been done.
Looks like somebody cleaned it really good, unless it never got dirty.
No, everything gets dirty, but yeah, that car actually went through. Curtis is the guy's name. He owns a company called Professional Detailing, and he does a fabulous job.
And you have the sense that it smells like a new car in there. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, you can buy it. It comes in a can.
Is it really?
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, so car smell.
Yeah, but I've bought stuff that said that, and it didn't work. I mean, it smelled like something, but not like a new car. Is my car rear wheel or front wheel drive?
Your car's front wheel drive.
Is that a dopey question? Should I have known that already after driving it a couple hundred miles, I guess?
I mean, it's not important to you. To some people, it's important.
No, it's not.
It's not. As long as you put it in drive, the prudential, or whatever you call that thing.
All right, so I wasn't going to bring it up on there. What does the check engine soon light actually mean? What does it actually mean?
Well, if your check engine light comes on, that means that something's been affected in the computer system of the car. That light is monitoring. Okay, there's a computer in there that monitors all these operating systems in your car, and from fuel to airflow to the amount of vacuum to barometric pressure to absolute pressures, manifold pressures, and the computer is monitoring all these values. That's happening every millisecond the car is running. And if something is out of parameter, if the oxygen level's too high or if the oxygen level's too low, it monitors all these parameters. Everything has a tolerance. Everything has a parameter. Everything has to be between this and that. And if any of these sensors or any of these things go outside of that range or that spectrum,
right,
it makes the check engine light come on. To tell us, hey, that there was an issue. Sometimes there's what they call soft codes and hard codes. A soft code could mean that it happens every once in a while. Every once in a while we get a glitch. And then a hard code is it's happening now, it's continuing now, and it's on now.
Okay.
So what we do is we take our computer, plug it into your computer, and then
tells you what's going on.
We can monitor and see what's happening or what's happened. And what's happening now is is that with technology, it's getting to the point where we can't just see what's happening, but we can actually communicate now to certain operating systems. I can communicate to your to your windshield wipers and your horn and your door locks and all and your headlights and your cooling fans and blower motors, and I can communicate with them and tell them what I want them to do and see if they respond the way I want them to respond.
Wow. And can you stop my car as I'm driving to Chattanooga? Can you do that?
Yes, I could. I mean, I can't. I would have to be in the car with my scanner.
Oh, okay.
I can't do it from my.
But you have a device, you said, a GPS.
Yes, I do. I do have a device.
In case I don't pay, you can come find me.
Yeah, I can come get you. I won't come get you, Larry. I'll just take the car.
Just gonna get the car.
I'll just leave you. I'll leave you there.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. What else should we say? There's beautiful cars on the lot, and you can get your car made beautiful, just and working beautifully.
You'd be surprised what it does to you when your car is detailed. It makes you. It just changes the way you look at your car.
I think I know that feeling. I'm feeling it
right now
when I drive right now.
Now. 6 months from now, when it's all dirty and it's then
I'll come back.
And you come in and get it freshened up, and it starts all over again.
Do you do that a little? Is it a little cheaper if you come every 6 months as opposed to every 6 years?
Yes, it probably yes it would be. It would be
because there's not as much to clean, I would think.
And I've got customers that come in They come in about every 2 months.
It's like I always feel bad for the haircut lady because I always wait too long.
I do the same.
Yeah.
Do you ever cut your hair in between haircuts?
I have when I was younger. I haven't.
I kind of do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like my bangs get too. And then I get to go about 2 more weeks.
Or that comb that would cut your hair. Remember that comb that you could it had a razor blade in it?
I did.
Is that what you use for your face?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Really? So we saw the 6-gun guys. That was very cool.
I would be surprised at them 6-gun guys. They had to be pretty old right about now, don't you think?
60, 70 maybe? 60 or 70 years old.
How long ago did 6-gun close down?
1984.
1984.
Yeah, they were open for 21 years, from 63 to 84. I learned all this yesterday, or 2 days ago.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, we used to go out to...
And do you know this? I mean, you probably do. You were a gun guy. Oh, that's right. You shoot guns. They were demonstrating how a blank is actually couldn't kill you.
Oh, yeah.
So he held the gun up to a soda can and shot it, and it ruined the can. So,
yeah, there's still a blast. There's just no bullet, but there's still a blast.
Something comes out of there.
Yeah.
Well, he said sometimes piece of the shell can come out.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Wow. Are you allowed to carry a gun in the glove compartment in the car in Florida or no?
Mm-hmm.
That's legal. Is that considered concealed?
You know.
Not that I'm going to carry a gun, but
you don't carry a gun.
No.
Don't tell people that you don't carry a gun.
Why?
Because.
Oh, because you think they'll come get me?
Well, they ain't gonna come get you, but I think not every American needs to carry a gun. I don't agree with that. But I believe every abled American that is able to carry a gun should carry a gun. I do.
To protect others, I think.
You know what? When I got my concealed weapons license, I've already renewed mine twice, so I've had mine for several years. That was one of the big things on the whole deal. It was more important for me to protect you and everybody else around me than myself.
That would be it for me. Yeah, because I would rather die than kill somebody, unless you're going to die because I didn't act.
Right.
Then goes quick, doesn't it?
Yep.
Matt, what's your phone number?
My phone number is 352-690-1993.
There is nobody out there who will treat you more honestly, whether you're buying a car or getting it fixed, than Matt Gibbs. Let me just tell you that because I know from experience. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Larry.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. Authorities say a suspect is in custody after the killing of Kentucky State Trooper Joseph Ponder.
There was an individual that was stopped by an officer, and then there was a police chase. The officer pursued him, then bumped his car in.